Postecoglou. 4 losses, 1 draw. Yeah, we know the media is going to find a way to spin a narrative regarding these losses. And regardless of the losses, they are playing fine football. Fine football, no results. Let me reiterate what I just said in the intro of this video. 4 losses, 1 draw. Pathetic. See, when he came out swinging aggressively, verbally about just do it, mate, just play attractive football, even though you might not have the players to execute your so-called attractive football due to injuries and suspension. Just do it. Talk is cheap. Postecoglou looked like an Imposter-COGLOU. He looked like a Froster-COGLOU. His guy blew smoke up the rear side of sports fans, and a lot of sports fans bought into it. I get it. You've been fed diabolical, boring football for a long time. So the first sight of something that looks interesting, keynote, looks interesting, you guys bought it. You bought into it. He said all the right things. It's like dating, right? You say all the right things in the beginning, you do all the right things. Eventually, the honeymoon period is going to fade away. Then reality strikes. And when reality strikes, it strikes hard. Sports are looking like they're going to go on a free fall. Yeah, we knew this is not sustainable, not because of the tribalism that exists in football. It is not sustainable. See, Spurs don't have the squad. Even though they're not playing Europe, even though they're going to focus just on it, they don't have the squad. They don't have the players. Yeah, you have to price in injuries. See, there is no team that will not have their own fair share of injuries. So when he was going on this quote unquote media tour, speaking arrogantly, eloquently, selling snake oil to sports fans and the media, gassing them up, being very media friendly, no, aiming digs at fellow managers. He didn't know that this is not the Scottish League, with all due respect to the Scottish League. And this is not the Australian League. This is the English Premiership, the most competitive league in the world. You have to pay your dues. You have to have the squad. You have to have the luck of injuries. He did not price all this in when he went being arrogant, selling dreams to sports fans, selling nightmares to the media. Postecoglou. How is it going now? How is it going? I'm not trying to gloat over the misfortunes of Spurs. I'm here to call out the bullshit. If you check my channel, you see a video when I made it to, I think it was 9 games, and sports fans were getting excited that they were in a title race. Some of them went as far as saying they could win the league. And I'm like, you have to have logic. You don't have the squad, number one. You don't have the players. You don't even have the budget. You don't have the chairman that is willing to put his money where his mouth is. So how is it going? Now you can see it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. You can have a head start. It's still a marathon, not a sprint. Guys got prematurely excited. Now, how is it going? How is it going? I have no axe to grind with Postecoglou. I'm just pushing back on this fake narrative, is misleading narratives. You're not going to reinvent football. There are things that need to put in place for you to win the league. You need to have the squad, the budget, sometimes even the experience. The experience can be put aside, but they don't have the budget. They don't even have the squad. So how is it going to compete for it? Even the top 4 is not guaranteed. For Spurs, it's just for 15 games. They are back to 5th. It's not guaranteed for them. Like, let me remind him, this is the English Premiership. Sports fans, you're watching it. I'm not gloating over you, even though we are rivals. I'm just objectively calling out the misgivings of your manager, the arrogance of your manager. Maybe it's lack of experience. Maybe he will learn to understand that when you come to England and you are playing in England, the toughest league in the world, you have to check all facets. Do you have the budget? Do you have the players? Have you done it before? He didn't factor all this in. See, being media friendly will not save you from the media bite when tables begin to turn. Let's see how the media will be friendly tomorrow's back pages. Let's see. the benevolence of the media towards Postecoglou. Is it going to switch tomorrow? Is it beginning to switch? We shall find out. 4 losses, 1 draw is not a praiseworthy kind of form. It is not worthy of any adulation or words of endearment. And I understand certain sports fans will begin to feel concerned, especially the fact that in most of these games, they take the lead and they still lose the games. It is not good enough. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Am I excessively exaggerating this? Or do you think I'm making some salient points? Let me know in the comment section. Do not forget to strike a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe. You need to subscribe, very, very important. And lastly, make sure the notification bells are turned on. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.